Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy here. Today's video, we are going to be going over some updated Revenant Prime build and Gauss Prime build, and yeah, so let's get into it. So first off with Revenant Prime, I did kind of change the build a little bit. I had Prime Surefooted on. Now the reason I had Prime Surefooted on was because I just needed to fill some space. That was the main reason I done it. But now I'm just using this Retribution. You might get a free electricity proc, to help with the galvanized aptitude on the Torrid, or maybe condition overload on your melee weapon. So that's basically that. So Blind Rage for strength minus efficiency, Prime Continuity for duration, Mesmer Shield kind of just help out teammates, with get them a free 5 Mesmer skin charges, Natural Talent for casting speed, Streamline for efficiency because I do not want to have low efficiency. It is awful. Narrow-minded for 99% ability duration and minus ability range, Intensify for intensify for strength, Fleeting expertise for efficiency minus duration. Like I said, I'm not having 20% efficiency. That's just a no. And I took off Prime Flow because really, bro, you don't really need it. I mean, you have Mesmer Skin and you have Nourish. That's really all you use, for me at least. So I'm not really going to worry about Prime Flow. So I think instead I just put on Natural Talent or something. I really don't know. But Gauss Prime, where is he at? Here. So Gauss Prime build, my build was pretty bad back then. I kind of changed it up a little bit. I actually took Warframe Flow's build. So shout out to Warframe Flow, best YouTuber out there for Warframe content, just next to Grindhard Squad, and Warframe Flow, best Warframe YouTubers out there for sure. So Energy Siphon, Mobilize. I know I need to change this up. I haven't got to it yet. Prime Continuity, Augur Message, Prime Flow, Transit Fortitude, Narrow-minded, Adaptation, Mat Crash. You could actually change this out for really anything if you don't have this. I was honestly just trying it out. I kind of liked it, so I'm just going to keep it on there. And then Intensify. So yeah, that's basically that build. We subsumed the third ability. I think it's Thermal Sludge for Nourish, just for a little bit of viral damage. And of course, while we have viral damage on here, we can use Corrosive Heat on here, and we get a free viral proc, and that just helps out Galvanized Aptitude. Yeah, so that's basically that. And I also got Nautilus Prime. I actually got that a few days ago. Not fully done, but it's looking okay. And that's that build. If anybody wants to copy that. And then of course the Vergilus Prime, for the Vigilante mods to get that enhanced critical hits from primary weapons. So there's that. And then of course the Gas Radiation Cold to get them free Galvanized Aptitude procs and Condition Overload procs too. So there's that. And then the Torrid build has not changed. Only thing I actually have two different builds kind of. So I have the Rev build, or mainly just any Warframe build that don't make your weapon has a faster fire rate basically. So for the Gauss build, obviously I'm using Prime Firestorm because you don't need no fire rate, because of course Gauss's fourth ability has crazy fire rate with this build too. So this is usually like the Gauss build, and this is kind of a build I use just for any other Warframe that don't have fire rate that can boost the fire rate. And I'll actually show you what I'm talking about with the fourth ability. Fire rate 216%, attack speed 115, reload speed 144, casting speed 144, and area damage 720. I'm not really worried about the area damage. I don't really care. I'm mainly worried about strength and duration. I should have known this if I actually looked at the abilities, but now, I mean, this is a really solid build. The fire rate is insane. That's really what I care about. So yeah, the Torrid build has not changed. Basically, I mean, it's corrosive heat. It's just I just replaced Prime Firestorm with Prime Shred, and then same etc. Same exact build though, just legit with just different Prime mods. The Kuvan New Core, I need to change a few things on here. I need to get Prime Target Cracker and the primed crit chance mod, but I forgot what that's called. And then I need to get Vile Acceleration for the fire rate and multi-shot. Might not be called Vile Acceleration. It's one of the mods. Oh, it's Lethal Torment. My bad, Lethal Torment. So yeah, Corrosive Heat Radiation because we get the free viral procs. And yeah, beautiful weaponry. This gun shreds, especially on the Gauss Prime. When this thing has like crazy fire rate, this thing destroys. Glaive Prime, pretty solid build. Sacrificial mods because you don't want to build for combo. Obviously, because it's not a combo weapon because you're using the heavy attack every time you use the weapon. So Sacrificial Steel, Gladiator Might, Fever Strike, North Wind, Sacrificial Pressure, Killing Blow, Volatile Quick Return, and then the Organ Shatter, Almagam. I'm not even going to pronounce that. 85% crit damage, and then of course the heavy attack wind up speed. and of course we mod for viral. And then you can really do whatever you want with this mod though. I don't really have much good ones, so I'm just gonna stick with the melee retaliation. And that's really basically it too. We can actually go to operator though, and usually the focus I use is usually Medor, just on the Huge, and then every once in a while I'll use a Nerd, but not really though. And then of course the amp we use is the 777. This amp is so good. I called it the flamethrower because, you know, why not? Magnus lockdown, Magnus melt. I probably need to change this up, but just haven't got to it yet. A turn eradicate on operator ability, 50% damage to amps for 8 seconds, and then of course on energy depleted, 90% crit chance. So basically right here, I mean, you're just getting insane crits, and you're already at a 58% crit, you know, 2.4x multiplier. So usually we use Medor, or we're using Medor as an art. That's basically it, I think. You know, I don't think I've got anything else. Oh, I got a few Kuva weapons. We can look at that. We can look at the Czar. So I pulled a pretty crazy Riven mod, crit chance, crit damage, and then, you know, in quotation marks, a Bane mod for Grenier and Corpus. So this is basically the build. I did get a few things too. The Czar, I got the Archoplasma. This thing destroys. The Kuva Brahma, gotta love the Brahma. And then I've just recently been working on the Tonker, the Glaxion, and yeah, and then of course the Tord, my favorite weapon. But yeah, thank you all for tuning into the video. I had just a few updated builds. I got a few comments that people were saying, you know, like change the Gauss Prime build or change the Rev build. It's just people are saying the builds are mid. So, you know, I changed them up and they're better. So appreciate all y'all for commenting, for real. Y'all have made Warframe funner for me. Y'all have made Warframe just a more solid game since people's been commenting. So I appreciate every one of y'all for commenting and liking, man. I really appreciate it. And yeah, thank y'all for tuning into the video. Hope you have a good rest of y'all day, and peace out.